Really great.
Hey, everyone.
Hello.
How is everyone?
It's so nice to see all of you, although I can barely see you because the light is very bright. Hi, welcome.
How about that pledge video, our hype video? It's a perfect distillation of what the citizen is, which is we pay attention to the problems, but give equal weight to the solutions and the people driving change in Philadelphia to make Philadelphia better. It is, the value proposition is that we are dedicated to, as the video says, improving our home. And it takes all of us. I love that line from the video. So this is our 5th annual Ideas We Steal Festival, and thank you for joining this army of civic stalwarts and patriots.
So before we get started, we're going to take just a few minutes of your time. I want to just, first of all, acknowledge how happy we are to be back in this incredible space. Wait till you see as it gets later in the day and the sun starts to go down, it also gets, it's kind of stunning. And I want to give the citizen team that put this together a shout out. So Corey Moscow, Ralph Thorne, Jessica Blatt-Press, Lauren McCutcheon, Christina Griffith, JP Romney, the folks at Comcast who are amazing, and our army of volunteers, many of whom are journalism students, yay, at Germantown Friends School. It may sound like a lot of people, but that is very few people doing a lot of really hard work, so I am really grateful for them. So thank you for the applause. The other thing I wanted to mention is, as always, we want this festival to be about more than just talking. We like to kind of launch ideas into the world to make Philadelphia a better place. So to that end, throughout this year, we introduced you on the pages of The Citizen, which I know you all read religiously, to our Generation Change Philly, which is a cohort of about 30 Philadelphians who are rethinking the usual way of doing things in Philadelphia. And they come from all different sectors, all different generations, all different identities, all different neighborhoods of Philadelphia. And these are all people who are trying to make Philadelphia a better place, and they are doing it by really hard and inspiring work. And they are scattered throughout here. You'll know them from they have these big buttons. They have buttons that say Generation Change Philly. So stop them, ask them what they're doing, ask them how you can help, and prepare to be inspired.
Yeah, they're sort of like exhibits in a zoo. Like this is,
yes.
This is
gawk at them and feed them peanuts.
This is your future, Philly, and they're really some really inspiring stories. And read about them in the series on the Citizen.
And then Larry's going to tell you about another project we have.
That's right.
This year.
That's right. Thank you for prompting me. A couple of them actually. So we're on the cusp of a mayor's race, and many of us, I think I speak for many here, are frustrated by the usual discourse of how we choose a mayor. In fact, how we hire a mayor. We don't conduct a job interview. So we're announcing the ultimate job interview this year, in which first of all, we're going to crowdsource a job description. So we begin with a common understanding of what we're hiring for. And there will be students throughout the day who ask you for your opinions, answer 4 questions about what you want to see in a mayor. And we're going to cull together a job description. And then we're going to have town halls with each of the mayoral candidates and not ask about the wage tax, because there won't be much difference on the issues between these candidates. We're going to interview them as if it's a job interview, and they'll be responding to questions from people who actually hire for a living. This is, Comcast is helping us do this, and so is Diversified Search. So we're actually having HR professionals and a former occupant of City Hall, Michael Nutter, asking, who we'll hear from later, asking questions of these candidates, these candidates for public office in a way that reveals job performance, potential, and character. So please join us for those. We'll be starting those town halls in January. And I mentioned Nutter, who you'll hear from in this program. If you were with us last year, we had a fascinating conversation between Michael Nutter and the former mayor of Atlanta, Kasim Reed. And it was a real window into the mystery and mastery of running a big city, because cities do not happen by accident. They actually kind of make no sense just on their own, right? So that conversation has led to a new podcast called How to Really Run a City. And we just dropped it a few weeks ago. It is already the 17th most listened to government-related podcast in the nation. There may only be 18.
Taking over America.
But it sounds really good. And we're getting great feedback on it, so check that out. And of course, we want to shout out our debt of gratitude from the bottom of our hearts to our sponsors, our visionary sponsors, Darko Capital, United Way of Greater Philadelphia, Independence Blue Cross, Fanatics, and FS Investments. And most incredibly, our presenting sponsor and the host of this amazing venue, Comcast NBCUniversal. And with that, let's hear from the brain trust of said company.
Welcome. I'm Delila Wilson-Scott, EVP and Chief Diversity Officer of Comcast Corporation and President of the Comcast NBCUniversal Foundation.
And I'm Bret Perkins, Senior Vice President of External and Government Affairs for Comcast Corporation. On behalf of our Comcast NBCUniversal colleagues, it is a pleasure to welcome you all to the Ralph J. Roberts Forum at the Comcast Technology Center in our hometown of Philadelphia. We're proud to join our friends at the Philadelphia Citizen again as presenting sponsor of the 5th annual Ideas We Should Steal Festival. Every year, the Citizen team scours the country for ideas, changemakers, and innovators who are transforming cities and presents these ideas that are worth stealing.
We're especially honored to host you here today. This building is home to our technologists, engineers, and software architects. Every day, we get to experience firsthand the diverse talent collaborating across the campus. Innovation starts with inspiration, which becomes an idea that can literally change the world. At Comcast, we imagine a world where everyone has what they need to take their ideas and shape the future. We know, and certainly history teaches us, that ideas can come from anywhere or anyone. That's why we launched Project Up with a commitment of $1 billion to build a future of unlimited possibilities, to connect people to the internet, advance economic mobility, and open doors to the next generation of innovators, entrepreneurs, storytellers, and creators.
From soda pop and the revolving door to streetlights and, of course, the founding of America, Philadelphia is the birthplace of some of the most important ideas this country and the world have known. Today's agenda is filled with incredibly interesting speakers and panels that are sure to spark creativity, ignite collaboration, and above all, inspire you to steal ideas. So please enjoy the festival.
That Philadelphia invented the streetlight. Streetlights, that's pretty incredible. So I just want to leave you with a couple final reminders. Send your thoughts throughout the day to our hashtag IWSS2022 on Twitter at the Phyllis Citizen. Our Instagram is the Philadelphia Citizen. Head House Books is also here in the left lounge. I don't know which one that is. So you can buy the books by the speakers, I think, all of our volunteers are wearing these beautifully designed white T-shirts that say Ideas We Should Steal Festival, and they can help direct you to anywhere you need to go.
So that's enough of us talking. Let's get this party started. Welcome. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Deshaun Hudson and Jaden Alvin, 11th grade students at Hill Freedman World Academy High School.
Good morning, everyone. I am Jaden, as you heard, and we are from Hill Freedman World Academy, which is a high school in Philadelphia, and we are here to perform to you so that we can get a message out to inspire and have our community be better.
Yes, sir. And my name is Deshaun. I'm also from Philadelphia. And I want y'all to take the time out and go check out our albums that we made. This is our 6th album that's coming out next week on Tuesday, the 20th. It's Hill Freedman Records on SoundCloud. And we got a concert next week on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Thank you. Yeah. Moms told me never let them put their hands on you.
Okay.
Pops told me don't cry. That ain't man of you. Let's commit this crime, dog. It's gonna take a minute. There's some ideas in this mind. I think we should steal it. And once we get it, we dip in and change the world for the better. Even the strongest of us turn out for the cheddar. In my head hurt and say we need to do better. Some people got to have everything and still kill just to grab it. I don't understand this mindset we have and it's so drastic. Since MLK died, ain't nobody chose to rise. Dr. Umar speak the truth, but they think he's spreading lies just because he didn't build that school. They say he through, even if you build it. Some of y'all parents ain't even true. Send y'all kids to school to play games. They don't even get A's or B's, but they stay wearing new J's and new B's, D's and F's. Man, I'm stressing, then the parents blame the school because they don't have respect for themselves as a protector. Now I gotta listen to another lecture from my mom. At least she can tell me I'm lying when I'm just looking out for my peers. I kept it real. That's why they brought me here. So can I get a change?
Yes, you can.
Can I get a change?
Yes, you can. Come on.
Can I get a change?
Yes, you can.
Because the world's falling in a terrible state. Some of my homies suicidal when it ain't just mine. Babies die, kids cry, and we let it slide. Nah, homie, I ain't feeling it. We gonna change the way that we live. Take the drugs for the grillers and take the drugs for the gremlins. The word is, but I'm surprised that we live and we be alright, though. Bullets fall like snow. Let it count for the ones that go name free. Not bound to the earth, so Pete. These ideas in this mind, I think some of them work. Number one, their pitch should be used more. Too much trauma, so they go to self-harm. Number two, parks need to be built soon and won't be no funny business. These kids lost everything. They deserve to be living. 3 gonna make a killing be less likely. Parents need to take the kids out of them shiesties. The ones that don't be in the street, causing problems cause their household is sweet. That's all the way backwards. You imitate a killer cause the song went blabber. Open your eyes. Too many brothers died to make your mama cry. Cause she don't know where you at, dead or alive. You gotta survive. That's just the game my uncle gave me. He gave it to me when I was only 5. So can I get a change?
Yes, you can.
Can I get a change?
Yes, you can.
So can I get a change?
Yes, you can.
Because your brain is a terrible thing to waste. I said I'm looking for a change. I said I'm looking for a change.
It's a one little change.
I said I'm looking for a change.
One little change.
Because your brain is a terrible thing to waste. Check me out. It seemed that every kid don't even know how to read, but they can tell you how to mantle and arm a gun. It's kind of sad out here. We got change there. You feel me?
Sometimes we just want Philly to do better. All these kids out here not having a great life.
For real.
We just want our society and our community just to rise up and chase that bag.
Get money. My name is Hizzy, and we have a group called POD, Philly's Own Dynasty, on Instagram. And go, please check out Hill Freedman Records on Instagram too.
They sold out.